Hey, gun people! Trying to bring you just one little news article, because all I've been seeing in the news lately is these mass shootings in El Paso, and, what, 10 people got shot, 20 people, and then you had the Dayton shooting. I think 9 people got shot. That's all I'm hearing is if we just gave up our guns, we could stop these shootings, these mass that very rarely happen. But remember, the other 2 shootings done by white people. Chicago, 66 people shot, 12 died in one weekend. This is a weekend occurrence. News media is crickets. Chicago, greatest gun violence in the world, or also the greatest gun control. A weekend of violence in Chicago. No mention of color. On the 2 other mass shootings, all we heard about, they were both white people. No mention of color on these weekend shootings where 66 people were shot. More than both of the mass shootings that they're saying is so horrible combined. Full-time 24-hour coverage on the mass shootings. White people, white supremacists, racists, hate crime. Chicago, one weekend. More people killed than both of those. No mention. Better yet, more gun control. Emmanuel, Mr. Liberal Left, we need to get the guns. If we only get the guns from good people, all these bad people will just stop shooting people. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. I mean, it's just outrageous at the lies on the gun violence. I'm going to scroll through here so you can pause it if you want to read this article. The lies that the left tells you about how if good people just give up their guns, they'll be safer. Yet in liberal cities with the highest, strictest gun control laws around, you've got more people killed in one weekend than mass shootings in 6 months. I mean, it is just absolute, no mention of color, no mention of black on black crime, no mention of the inner cities with all the money being poured into it, the schools, the lack of jobs, the people scared to go out in their neighborhood. Black people in their own neighborhood can't even walk out. They complain in here that we got to take back our streets. They're right. But you know what? If you don't have guns, you ain't taking back your street. Because the thugs and the crooks are going to have guns. The teens and the doctors are going to have guns. And if you give up your guns because you comply with ignorant laws, then you're going to be a victim. But, it is what it is. You can't tell a liberal that they're idiots, because then they'll just argue that you don't like them because they're idiots. Whatever. All right, we'll end that there.